What the fuck? My mic is like weird. What the fuck happened? Did fucking... Fuck, I don't remember my Windows settings that I usually do for mic, so I don't actually remember what's supposed to be here. It's fixed now because I reduced it manually. But it's not what's supposed... Is it so... That's weird. Ah! Plus it's not getting reduced. It feels like this doesn't work. Ah! Yeah, I think it's just... No, it shouldn't be it though. It is getting... I do have a gain damage, I'm not sure. Okay, now I'm quiet. Hello? Hello? Okay, I think that gain was actually it. I think I had like a gain on the microphone in my OBS. That's somehow activated, but I don't know how. That was like disabled. But whatever. Is it good now? Fuck, I need to orient myself, can be. Hey, can I actually do this? Because they told me tomorrow, but maybe I can do it today. It wouldn't make mine. So what is that? I didn't have my bag out here. Sorry, the apartment. My inventory is saying. Oh, I have to click it in. You should have told me that. I think it's this one. See if anyone's home.
This door is made up of no one.
We should return tomorrow.
Alright. Missing thoughts left and right. I didn't? No. I need my thoughts. Oh, wow. I'm actually blind, man. Thank you, Gambi. I really appreciate you telling me. I don't know, man. I'm just a blind person. So I actually do not know what to do right now. I mean, we obviously have new stuff tomorrow to do because it's Wednesday, so we talk to that guy and go to the waterfront. But like right now, I'm stuck on some quest, which is take down the body. I need to orient myself. I need to calculate, like, it would be nice to have, like, a table of, like, how many chips of what I have, you know. Also, I still don't understand why there's stuff that you can't do. Like, I'm willing to level up shit that I need, like, for 3 other stuff. So... I mean, we have the Joyce quest, which we can finish if we piss off this guy, which I really don't want to, but I might have to. It's pretty much the only thing right now. I think I had some new info about the rest. I do.
You caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions. And what is that?
Great. He asked the Pines rep about the bail, and now he's talking to everyone about it. Fine then. Just try not to black out again, and don't contemplate. We don't have time for that.
It's death, but for the universe, oh, we're contemplating the living shit out of this.
Like, it's so hard to understand what it actually is. Like, is it a conspiracy theory, or like, what is this, man?
Exactly what I didn't want you to do. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you work in Pale Transport.
No offense. But your partner? Seems like a bit of an idiot.
Republica, a filterless cigarette from Misk.
Neither is spelled transportation. Life is transitory.
It's like that. So I was right. Nice.
Kodo Cup, not Show Cup. Yeah, Show Cup, the
What
last.
the fuck? How did I turn that on? So I guess I'm smarter than you can be. Hehe, copy.
Like Gabriel when Garoin Pergunte Apoeira. You're the opposite of me, then. I remember everything. Even
She has a Jamaican accent.
the smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation. On the grand stairs of Ryan.
It's kind of a nice
Smoke from the
voice.
fowling piece. When Dolores Day.
Do you like Jamaican accent, Cambi? Like, it's not a wife material accent, but it's like nice to listen to.
The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand.
I could
Except
see you saying
I
that, but
never
this is
had one.
Jamaican.
And I never shot her innocent as Dolores Day.
I think. I mean, it sounds more like Jamaican to me. Because Jamaicans do like these.
Heroic doses, Herifia. Heroic.
Heroic.
Thought insertion? Dithering? The Grad Catalan Magistral? It's more than dangerous. It's sad.
It's hard,
At
man.
first I had to make a living. Now, when you've seen it all go away like that, rolling off like the sea, and then come back to this, what are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a
Alright, you didn't react to my Henry Sugar video, Cambi. What did you think of the man who can't see when he's blind?
Like looking into the ocean at night, in the dark. You cannot see it, but you know it's there. And it's big, bigger than anything. Bigger than all the other things combined.
Like, the story is basically, like, based off on real events. That's, like, what it's supposed to be. And it's supposed to give you, like, a good feeling watching it because it's like a comedy, but it also has like a very deep meaning, which in this case was that Henry Sugar was born rich and he had no friends. And then he gave away all his money and made new friends and shit. And even though he died with no money, he died happy. That's basically like the main moral of the story. To make the story, they take like real life events that they depict not exactly how they're supposed to be, so I don't even know if all the fucking Yogin shit, how he met him in the forest, was real. They just take stories that are neither confirmed nor denied, put it together like that. I mean, if you liked it, then I definitely recommend Grand Budapest Hotel. It's way longer than this. This one was very short.
Nothing. Until it starts. When you are deep enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn. Dark, grey, and orange. The orange of street lights and the color of streets in the electric light. It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
Nostalgia. Cooped up in the cabin, shaking. Terrible nostalgia. For yourself.
I must say I'm very
For you.
lost in this conversation,
Too
man.
much to bear.
I mean, I'm a very introspective human, but this is like on next fucking level.
In the belly of an airship, behind the steel windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it. No, the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold. Yes,
No elaboration.
they say there is a point. One that I have not crossed. In the Pell, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the U41A, or in Lomonosov's land, where every step you take is one step further.
She said the land.
No matter the direction.
Land. That's Jamaican, 100%. No other fucking accent does this. They read A as A instead of E. So instead of man, they say man, land, land, shit like that.
It's a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past.
Not all the A's, but a lot
Instead
of
of writing,
A lot of
it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale. Maybe you've been down the motorway south. It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Sheriff, not Pell drivers. Way beyond the established Pell that's lit by radio frequencies, where it goes silent and dark, and the process begins, erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction. The motorway south is a road you cannot come back from.
In the center of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. She sang.
They say I've been away on a kind of holiday. No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning. I've only felt it in the distance, when I was a child. A child rowing on the lake.
I can't be. Here we go again. Like, I feel like this is a good, like a fair form of cheating. It's kinda useless. How many levels do I have? I mean, we'll have to unlock one of these anyway. Eventually. I have only one level. I don't think I'll take that for now.
Josiane.
There is nothing more to do now. She's far away. She is receding in the clutches of some indescribable scattered emotion. A child descending.
You've fried both your brains enough for today, detective. Let's get some air. This one's far gone.
So I am kinda hard stuck in this game right now. I mean, not for long, but for a little bit. I mean, like, I really don't want to finish this quest.
tell me to fuck off again?
I'll try this guy again tomorrow. I really don't wanna fuck over this guy. Like, he seems like such a nice fucking guy. Like, in this whole game, this guy's the last one I wanna fuck over. Photo Semani's racist. Like, the issue is, I'll Google an answer, because I don't want to... Like, I don't want to fight him, because I'm a weak fuck, obviously. Though apparently it unlocks new stuff. But B, I could do the other thing, but I don't want to become racist.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
So, what I want to know
Really let
is...
yourself go.
If I pick this option, does it make me a racist? Advanced race theory, does it make me a racist? Does talking to measure it? I can't stop laughing at this dude, holy shit. Oh, they said it to Pastor did make me a racist. Or can I still come into game? It's just to get through. Yeah, exactly. This is like exactly what I want to know. I want to build communism. Oh no! I love this guy already. Time to find out. Spoiler answer, give it to me. Even if you interact with it, you can even tell him it's just for that. Okay. Looking down the road, I have to Manchester and stuff, but it was easy enough to ignore, and I want to keep him to the for the rhetoric. Okay. Borivax was a racist too, I mean it's true. He was racist. It's not a point of... Yeah, this is like basically what I mean. Like, is it a point of no return? Fascism running D at some point, you know, some really amazing convos. Alright, let's do that then.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then, to you, he lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, scoia'tael. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the
Jesus
servile
Christ, like,
races.
this is so fucking...
And the vile CF race.
I feel wrong just talking about this.
Which one do you need education on?
Tell me about Cambi's race.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Yeah, I actually wonder what causes lactose intolerance. That's a good question. I'm pretty sure it's not race, though. I'm pretty fucking sure that's not it.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on
I mean, it is true that inbreeding does
in Maun cities like
make
Stans,
genetic
Canada, where the
abnormalities.
wearing wooden clogs.
So yeah, I guess race theory is not necessarily racist. Not becoming lactose intolerant is not normal, actually. Really? I have very little information on the topic. I should educate myself on that. Because I'm not lactose intolerant, so I never really delved into it. I do not like, though, dairy products. They do make me gassy, but not to the point where it hurts me.
You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiner.
Und jo Königsteiner kam die! Endlich Königsteiner, ja! Willkommen zu Sirenen or something.
Valo is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do
Sirenen.
not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Huhu, are much more lactose intolerant. In some municipalities of Oranje, people do wear shoes made of wood to street parades. Green, orange, and even yellow tassels of all
Like,
seasons.
the thing with... I know where the race story is, bro. Because the race story also, like, teaches about a lot of genetics, which is real stuff, genetics, right? But they use it to, like, add it to the races, which is obviously stupid.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously. The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the Golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic.
Please! Oh my god, they're too... I don't know if I can even say it out loud.
They have a glandular problem. Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
I do agree minced meat is toxic though, fuck that shit.
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Seminese and the Areopagite are on the ascent. The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Seminese inhabit the southern islands. I am Seminese, from the stock of Ulmuir on Ile de Fantôme. The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran deserts. The Simonese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Maran to Ansula.
Like, I must say this is probably the most educational game I've ever played.
Lactose intolerant Maun and Occidentals discovered this place.
Wait, didn't Il Maran desert pygmies invent alcohol and get pillaged just a short while ago?
No, those were scimitar-wielding race losers of Zahrafa, Izet, and Bashir, with their Himmi servants. Big difference. The Areopagites were fasting and conquering while this happened. You never penetrated the western dunes.
Jean, baby, you're on fire.
I know, babe. The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more type A races in the world.
Nature was not capable of more.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Khoikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
The Khoikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call
I'm
one
pretty sure he means
in
Arabs.
a succinct description.
Oh, really? Then why does he say mud-colored people? Is it white? Yeah, exactly.
Yes. To an untrained eye, the Khoiko appear white and pinkish, like a hand's on which. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, muddy, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural...
If I get a gun coming, I'm gonna come here and shoot him in the face. I'm not even kidding. I'm literally gonna do it.
Rule and smoking the degenerate tobacco. And for eating potato. The Khoiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is divided into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
They are microscopic. The Semeno-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted. From Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau of Katla. Its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Semenese and Areopagite stock, elected by nature, not the base inner spoilage called demos. Revacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial called Ron. Two mixed to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening.
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over, like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone. Wake up, naive Chespias. The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zarath-written potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Khoiko to the Occidentals. Enough of type mediocrity. Types CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me. Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Semenese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Semenese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
Okay, Gambi. Explain to me. How is this degenerate?
Peggy 7.
How is this degenerate? I don't understand. My favorite fucking level. fucking banger, man. How is this aggressive and degenerative?
It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
You are right. You have misunderstood. You lack basic field.
Yeah, sure.
Because
Copium fucking measurehead. I like his name though, measurehead.
then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic site. The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Simonese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Simonese strength and great servility. This will never happen. The Simonese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No Simonese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman.
Like,
Or Koika.
you know what's interesting, Gami? This is the first time ever I'm dwelling into race theory. I always avoided it. Like, basically the most I knew about fucking race theory was what your fucking Mengele did in Osvetí, which was sewing gypsy children together to make fucking, to figure out how to win something. That was literally my only fucking education to race theory.
But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type F. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on? You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it. We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way, without becoming a race theoretician.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes.
I won't care.
Worried.
Though I don't blame you for thinking I can't blame you. I know I'm not very consistent, but
You need to internalize what you have heard.
I can do that.
Then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly.
Oh god, Kambi, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me, Kambi.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss. There is nothing I cannot.
Don't report me to Merkel, please. Fascist, racist, later. I like to play this game live late, basically, so I kinda have to do this. Right, it's 10 PM, why Kim hasn't talked to me yet? It's confusing. Can we go to bed gay? Bed gay. Bed gay, Kambi. Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, dear.
Just a moment.
Can I help you?
This was a productive day.
The door.
So... Okay. Oh, soon. Gonna watch check if there's no new bubbles on the balcony. I think I checked it yesterday. Ah, yeah. Unless I get distracted. Any mirror shit we can do
A
today?
mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
I still don't know my name.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Bed gay.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bird. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay.
I hate my limbic system.
Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man. It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
Oh yes, they'll check you out, give you some pills, make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that? Sure you do. They're all so friendly.
Bro, this is actually... like, no joke, Campi. This is my internal conversation when it comes to people. It really is.
At least there,
Me convincing myself I like people.
Just like
And my subconscious brain telling me that all people betray me and they suck dick.
Full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Put on your prettiest face for the masses.
Oh, look at that heel, Cambi. Oof, the value. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's try the door again, I guess.
The door is closed. This door still.
Alright, so we have new area today. Hola, Mr. Kim. Wait, why can't I click him? Bye, bye. Oh.
Can I help you?
Hey, these are new.
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Like undercover?
Well, as far as disguises go,
Are these
this
men
is
in
one of the
black?
best I've seen. I mean, I could swear you're an actual bum.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
Horse-faced woman. Oh my god, man.
It's not just this week. What you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face. He might be wearing a disguise.
Why can't I see the percentages? Huh?
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
I actually forgot. Is it 40? Oh, I thought it's 47. It's 45.
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good. Okay. Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment? No, because in this thought experiment, we are police officers in a police station. We don't do crimes. We're not crime bros.
Come on, stop it.
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
I need to do a haircut.
This isn't helping.
You're not going to believe this, but... police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock.
I mean, to be fair, I never really paid too much attention to the pictures. Like, from all the people, I just remember the fucking barkeeper at Joyce. And Andy.
Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang. Oh, it's you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you. Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by the sunglassed man. Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Yeah, it seems my game is kind of weird.
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening though. Who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like? Not the prophet shit again. No.
No, he doesn't.
If I wasn't clinically depressed, I'd burst out laughing. But I'm gonna go with no right now. Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Is it the guy from Cop Station that made fun of me? The one who laughed so much? But he sounds different.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one.
Wait, the boss? Huh? I have a little problem.
Not shitting me, Millen. I can smell it all the way here. The whole town stinks.
Because I do recognize the woman. I do recognize her.
We're getting to it. There have been complications.
I would love to, but I'm busy fucking off and not cramping your style. And that might cramp it, you see? Helping you. I don't know. Why are you?
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere. A custom even? Strange.
Oh my god, there's more. You... Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing over again. We're not wasting time. There is no time. So, do you know who hanged him? Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. Why are you? Oh my god, there's more. Watch out for yourself.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
Oh really? I wonder where. That's the where you remember me from? Okay then. It's probably a coincidence. Again? Okay, why not? So, yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, there...
The woman in an RCM patrol.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM. Below lieutenant.
Okay.
I can't save. Huh? Why? Huh?
The woman in an RCM patrol.
I would really prefer...
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM.
Yes, I am. I know.
Here's the real deal.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere. But if you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
I'm definitely not the cavalry. I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you? No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay. Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
What precinct?
Am I from?
Fucking deranged lunatic.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
Well, he's not. He's a sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue. But at least he tries, unlike you.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay? I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith. Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
Okay.
I'm just looking out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
Yes. A policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
Bro, I still can't save. I think my game is completely fucked. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna restart. I mean, we can just speedrun through what we did, right? I don't know where my last save is. Let me just autosave after I woke up. It happened downstairs. I think I clicked on Kim too fast before he like registered he joined me or something, and that's how it bugged. Maybe. That's what it felt like. I'm kinda scared to continue if I can't save. Like, what if I play like 4 hours? Then I find out I can't save. Yeah, it's after. Speedrun can be speedrun. Big hype. Welcome to Games Done Quick. Kill the animals. We're speedrunning Disco Elysium right now. We save now. Yeah. Clicking Kim.
You look like
alright.
Yes.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction.
Fuck, what if I fail this now?
Oh,
Another.
Yes. To what station do you think? Okay. Let's no. Let's no. Oh,
This isn't.
you just let's. Oh, not enough.
Okay. Yes. You get the joke. It's a mere second. It's not my style.
About another. Okay.
It's a mere second.
No, because it's not actually.
Come on, Jean.
Okay. Hear that? He wants you to say things.
So, yeah, I don't know.
It's like
Oh my god, there's no. Okay, why? Not
We're getting to it.
I would love. I don't know. Oh my god. Watch out for you.
That voice. So very familiar.
I'll read that. The where you remember me from? Okay, then.
Okay. The man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right? There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still, yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say? Okay.
Jean. He's.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
And he doesn't even know I'm going through the race theory by head while talking to him.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's...
I would really.
A patrol officer...
Yes, I know.
Here's the...
It's hard to tell whether he sucked...
Yes. I don't know. No, you. Okay. What?
Am I fucking... You're getting an intellect...
God damn.
Can I?
Yes, of course.
Of course I'm with him.
Well, he's...
Please. I don't...
Don't say anything. Me?
Okay.
I'm just...
No one.
Yes.
Saved can be Frogepok. Alrighty, so... We have work to do today. Pasak says I still can't get to him. Let me just do a little recap before we get to it. Alright, I should check this before I continue. If it's time yet. I'll have to keep checking this every day, I
Behind
guess.
the dock workers, a ceiling height window.
Nope, it ain't the time yet. Ogno sciamacuzio. Let's just check if we have something here real quick. Alright, can we ask for the sandwich again?
It is such a
Give me the fucking sandwich, man. Just leveled up. My favorite flying dose.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
I want that.
A good starter.
I'll take it.
The speakers below are banging.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer.
Hey, plus 2 Half-Life. I needed Half-Life for something. Oh, it's... yeah, I need those.
You won't regret it, officer.
I need them.
Everything's still cool here.
Alright. We should be able to do this now, if I'm not incorrect. Let's do this shit. Oh wait, the fucking sign is gone. I can't do the thing anymore with it. No. I think I felled it, right? Or did I? Maybe I did it. Okay, before I do this, let's see if there's something here. I did? I did? Oh my god, I'm so cool, Cam.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb. Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning, smells like worn cotton, and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
Hell yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed teas, but this one was just pure exemplar. A fan? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I do think the Hjelmdalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality. Most people don't think that the man from Hjelmdal really existed, but they're wrong. I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, actually. I mean, his theory is right, actually. I mean, if it has effect on the reality, then I guess it's as if he actually existed, right? Even though he didn't. I mean, it's like Jesus, right? Did Jesus really exist? Did he really do all those miracles? I mean, probably not, but people believe it, so he kinda did.
Very, very unique energies, indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say.
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
But why? I deal in goods, not services. 2.
That's dirt cheap.
But I sympathize. 2 real.
That's dirt.
But I suppose that makes sense, yes. Please
Oh
go
wow,
ahead
I
and
was actually testing if the other options...
Hjelmdal.
It actually works like that? I didn't know that. Alright, that's actually useful. Nice.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among
I
assorted
need the streetlight for 700 Kambi. Where can I get
boombox is
700?
rigged on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold and amber harmon.
I need that too. I need so much stuff.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags.
Yeah, man.
Officer, the flash.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Top of the morning to you. How may I be of service?
Ooh. The electrochemistry specialist.
To you. How may I be of service?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting.
Pyrrolidon is just something you know, since the People's Power disaster, I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for radiation sickness.
He's taking it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too. We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out.
You become addicted?
There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick. There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could. No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen? The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it, so I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there, it's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but... I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Have you tried it before?
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care. He won't be your nog, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
If you say so, here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Pyrrolidon. Straight into your gut. Not so sure about this. Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop, not a post-apocalyptic scavenger.
If I take it, do I use it straight up? Or does it go in my inventory? Okay.
Of course.
What a nice guy.
I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive.
I mean, when people offer you free drugs, can we always thank them and take them?
I just don't
It's the
like
first
it
rule.
very much. Movement on the road never really gelled well with the movement of my thoughts. Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop. and then moving on.
That sure narrows down our list of suspects.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I didn't really know what to make of it, but I know it meant something. The Coldima Madakwa. Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter. That's fair. It's been a long time since my Coldima Madakwa hunting days. Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead. This was before, lost touch with them after all of that. Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Coldima Madakwa. And he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things. So he got the rest of us to join in his search. We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Coldima Madakwa. That really wasn't the point. After the Symphonia, we moved on to the sounds of office supplies or something like that. And I doubt any of us would have been any good at pushing papers. Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
Do we really have time for this?
This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming difficult. Not good, not good. You're about to start suffocating. You have to stop this. There's a growing sense of dread. The sound is coming from inside you, but also surrounding you. It feels as though someone is standing just outside your range of vision and watching you, doing this to you. He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums. Seabirds most likely, gulls and such.
And skewers, but
That's it. The signal in the noise. The thin whisper. A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank.
Now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the Coldima Madakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds.
Wow. Right, let's get our better shit up. Interesting. We're doing it, Cambi.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then the water lock starts moving.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked. But with everything that's going on.
Focus on one thing. Achieve it.
Next,
he thinks. That's the task chain.
It's side trick time. Let's go. Where's my flashlight? Oh, what is this? Oh. Someone psyche -1 health. Holy, there's a lot of shit. And the fence and the barbed wire. I think we should start here, huh? Now I use my lockpick on them. Bye-bye. Yes. So I can't go here. I think I should go eat now. Let's get some food, Cambi. And let's play Pa. The unhealthiest restaurant in America. Ooh. It's a eat a bit.
When John Basso first opened the Heart Attack Grill, he had no idea that serving the world's unhealthiest menu would come with so much controversy, countless lawsuits, an avalanche of bad press, and multiple heart attacks on the premises. Prior to opening the Heart Attack Grill in 2005, Basso owned 3 different exercise gyms over a 12-year period, where he had advised clients on their dietary and exercise needs, as well as on techniques of caloric reduction. However, he felt this was an untruthful line of work, stating, "It's disgusting because you're promising people things that are outside their genetic possibility. Instead of being a slimy, crooked, dishonest peddler of health and fitness services, I would actually launch a hamburger concept that would be absolutely honest, and that's the only guiding principle."
Hey, this is bad for you, and it's gonna kill you.
The first Heart Attack Grill in Arizona featured a front door sign reading, "Caution, this establishment is bad for your health," before they'd later add "cash only because you might die before the check clears." Inside, they'd proudly display the catchphrase "taste worth dying for." However, the most insane piece of signage was without a doubt this, reading, "Anyone over 350 pounds eats for free all day, every day, unlimited," with the only rules being no taking food to go, no sharing with others, and does not include beverages, although this wasn't the only unlimited service offered by the restaurant.
Instead of a salad bar, there's an all-you-can-eat flatliner fries bar.
To serve the free meals, Basso took a tip from Hooters by hiring a bunch of sexy nurses, with a theme of honesty also extending into the job application process, with questions such as whether the applicant has an innie or outie belly button, who would they have a hot one-night stand with, their opinion on certain conspiracy theories, and a comment stating, "No one gives a damn about your academic achievements, but if you want to bore us with them, go right ahead." As the head of the restaurant, John spends every day dressed as a doctor, stating, "We promote nicotine, alcohol, caffeine, fat, cholesterol, sodium, all the building blocks of a quality, healthy, good time," with these insane statements leading to his first appearance on a local news station.
There is a restaurant in Tempe where the food is so rich they call their big burger the quadruple bypass. Not everybody thinks that's funny, least of all the Arizona Board of Nursing.
The news story then stated that the American Nursing Board had received 5 or 6 complaints about them calling their waitresses nurses. However, 5 or 6 complaints was a small price to pay, given the story was basically free advertising.
All right, so if you want to bypass, of course, the good kind, now you know where to go. It's called the Heart Attack Grill.
This then turned into further news coverage where John explained the other ways in which the restaurant might kill you.
We don't do Diet Coke. We don't do light beers. We don't even provide lettuce on our burgers.
With the unique approach beating all of their competitors.
John, this is creating a firestorm. I have a feeling this is just what you wanted.
Well, I can't say that I don't enjoy the publicity. It definitely does pack the seats in the restaurant. We've been so lucky as of recently, our web traffic exceeds McDonald's.com.
After noticing that media stories help the business grow, that attempt to set the Guinness World Record for the world's unhealthiest burger, achieving such with the 9,982 calorie quadruple bypass burger, although this gluttonous piece of food would be served with a side of tragedy. The Heart Attack Grill had introduced a spokesperson named Blair River, who at 6'8", 570 pounds appeared in all of the restaurant's ads.
I'm up another few inches. Who needs these old pants? I could eat for free.
In a 2011 news report, Blair talked about feeling incredibly healthy.
This is good stuff. Everyone should be modern sized like myself.
However, he passed away before the interview even aired.
Sadly, we now know how long that was. Blair died last week at the age of 29. His family says the cause of death was pneumonia.
Even in death, the Heart Attack Grill maintained their brutally honest branding.
Had he have been thinner, he most probably would have survived that pneumonia.
Aren't you glorifying?
Like, this is so weird, but I kind of agree with the restaurant owner. Like, it's not his fault. Like, these people know it's unhealthy. He literally tells them this stuff is unhealthy and they fucking eat it anyway. I don't think the shop owner is at fault.
Which obviously kills.
Absolutely.
With Basso taking this even further in a different interview.
If they do die here, I'm not going to lie to you. That's great for business. I'll say it again. Death is
okay, that's a little
great for business at the Heart Attack Grill.
Although the media's goal of discrediting the founder only did the opposite. It's actually refreshing to see someone so painfully honest. The owner is great, he makes no apologies, nor should he. You can't blame him for people doing this to themselves. It's impossible to hate this guy because he's being 100% honest. In a different interview, Basso showed his more compassionate side by stating, cynical people might think this, River's death, is funny, but people who knew him are crying their eyes out. There is a lot of mourning going on around here. You couldn't have found a better person. Even if he was skinny, we would have given him the job. We would have just put a fat suit on him. He just had personality, as did the restaurant's next spokesperson, Ernie Hart, who wouldn't last long either, although for a slightly different reason. In October 2011, Basso moved the restaurant to the land of indulgence, pleasure, and poor short-term choices, Las Vegas. The new and improved restaurant featured a public electronic cattle scale, as well as new signage reading "Fighting Anorexia Since 2005" and "Send Hate Mail To," followed by their address. The new location also led to a brand new slogan.
Remember, the calories you eat in Vegas stay in Vegas.
As well as an instant increase in business.
We've both doubled in terms of money, in terms of square footage.
However, the craziest change was without a doubt their menu. Despite their quadruple bypass already holding the record for the highest calorie burger, the Heart Attack Grill then doubled their invention, creating the octuple bypass burger, which featured 8 patties, 40 pieces of bacon, and 19,900 calories. At around the same point in time, the Heart Attack Grill updated their website to include free video and images for the press, where the motivation for the octuple bypass burger became pretty obvious. They were trying to generate media attention, and this is exactly what they got. The new burger led to over 100 million views worth of exposure on YouTube, as different content creators visited the restaurant to see if they could eat it. Those who could, such as Matt Stoney, were given a ride out of the restaurant in a novelty wheelchair, although there were others who were forced to leave in an ambulance.
A customer at the Heart Attack Grill was rushed to the hospital after eating a sandwich called the Triple Bypass Burger.
In February 2012, an article was published titled "Man Has Heart Attack While Eating at the Heart Attack Grill," which is followed by another article only 2 months later reading, "Heart Attack Grill lives up to its name again this week when a woman collapsed in their Las Vegas restaurant. This marks the second person to fall victim to their horrifically caloric food in less than a year, with the Heart Attack Grill responding in the most brand appropriate way, by bragging about it on their website. 2 ambulance departures in less than 60 days left an indelible mark on the Heart Attack Grill's public image. Dr. John delivered a clear message to the media that such tragedies shall inevitably continue due to having clientele which he refers to as being the avant-garde of nutritional risk takers.
Did that heart attack pad my wallet with money? Absolutely. Did I enjoy that? Absolutely.
Although this is still nothing compared to what would happen 1 year later. The Heart Attack Grill had a new unofficial spokesperson named John Alleman, who was recognized as the restaurant's most loyal customer. He never missed a day, even on Christmas, Basso said. People just loved him. He connected with people in a real way, although all of this changed on the 11th of February 2013. After chowing down on his daily feed at the grill, John Alleman suffered a heart attack and died while waiting for the bus at the front of the store. This led to Basso's craziest PR stunt to date.
They'll say it's grotesque. They'll say, how can you keep the man's cremation here?
With Basso keeping the cremation inside the restaurant as he wants you to know his food kills so that maybe you'll stop eating junk. This man is willing to sacrifice his reputation and maybe even his humanity to try and make the world a healthier place. I respect him for it. Basso believes the restaurant helps customers to reflect on their own choices, having stated anybody who's over 350 pounds gets on that scale. We applaud them like the big sumo wrestler they are, treat them like a champ, make them feel good for that moment, give them free food all they want. But these people go home at night and they ponder that and say, wow, why did I just get free food and have the whole restaurant applauding for me? Because I'm a freak, plain and simple, before adding, I'm running an obesity intervention and I think it works. I really do. Everybody should check out our Facebook and see a lot of people say, hey Dr. John, I've lost 82 pounds since the last time I was in. It's the X factor, something that snapped in that person that said, wow, I'm gonna make a change in my life, and they did, and that's fabulous. With this sentiment also showing up in the YouTube comments. The Heart Attack Grill restaurant.
Aha, Kambi. This looks like Zmrd Life's profile picture if he was a Veep.
Has motivated me to take care of myself, stick to my diet. The namesake restaurant actually sends a very positive message. If you don't take care of yourself today, you might find yourself eating a free meal at my restaurant in the not so distant future, because everyone over 350 pounds eats for free, and therefore Basso believes the restaurant is an overall positive.
I am a believer that when people hear my message, the net health benefit to society is incredibly good.
However, you won't be surprised to hear that not everybody agrees.
He's deliberately trying to get people to eat more than they need.
With this being echoed by the legendary Anthony Bourdain, who stated, there is a restaurant in Vegas, I think it's called the Heart Attack Grill, where if you're over 350 pounds you eat for free. I think that should be pretty much a war crime. On top of this, a former waitress went public talking about her terrible time working at the restaurant, explaining that after a man passed out mid-meal, a manager made me take out my cell phone to record a video of the whole thing so they could send it to the media. It was on a Friday afternoon, and he hoped it would make the news so they could have a busy weekend. On the opposite end of the spectrum, a different waitress stated this.
I've been here 11 years. I enjoy this way too much.
So the experience clearly depends on which person you ask. In a different instance, the PCRM sent a letter to Basso asking him to declare moral bankruptcy and close the Heart Attack Grill. However, given the restaurant earned $5.5 million in revenue last year, it seems obvious that Dr. John Basso and the Heart Attack Grill won't be going anywhere anytime soon. With almost 2,000 episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience, it's no surprise that there have been a couple of pretty heated arguments, and we're going to kick the video off by looking at one between Joe and a guest by the name of Candace Owens, who initiated the conflict after stating in a very smug way that humans don't need to care for the environment because climate change doesn't exist.
You don't think we have to care about the environment? Like, what do you...
No, not even a little bit. Like,
not even a little bit?
No. Okay, let me clarify this. I don't throw trash on the ground. Like, I'm not saying like we need to trash the environment, but do I believe in climate change? No.
Joe pushed back on this initial statement by arguing that the topic was incredibly complex and that maybe Candace wasn't in a position to make this claim. Things became even worse when Jamie brought up a website to support Joe's side of the argument.
The vast majority, 87% of scientists, said that human activity is driving global warming.
Yeah, I don't believe this at all, just so you know.
Which resulted in Candace implying that they were specifically searching for data to support what Joe already believed.
I guess look up the opposite, right? Instead of looking for what you're searching for, looking for what you're not looking for.
I didn't search for it. That's what I found when I searched it.
Joe then doubled down on just how detrimental the climate situation could be.
This could negatively impact all sorts of coastal cities. This could be a gigantic problem. This is not like propaganda that's drummed up by some sort of big business that seeks to make money off of this.
Yet Candace showed no interest in changing her belief on the topic, escalating the conflict even further.
I don't believe it's real. Okay, so I can't
But why?
sit here.
But here's the question. But why have a belief? Why have a belief as to whether or not global warming is real or not real?
Because
if
I
you
just
don't have
find
a
that
background
when
in
things
it, you don't
you're
understand
correct.
the science.
You are correct.
But why have a belief in it?
Right. So it's not a belief. It's not a belief in it. I don't believe in it.
Joe was eventually able to get Candace to admit that she didn't really know what.
I think this might be the last one I give her. She seems okay now. She also is starting to eat normal food finally, so I think this might be my last day. Alright, new area, Cambi. Let's go from bottom to the top. Hole in the fence. Can we go here? Oh. Missed this. Holy. So what am I doing here? I mean, there's the driver thing, but it doesn't really... You know, can be. Doesn't really... Is that a problem? I don't... Affect us? Smallest church in Saint Cyr. Fuck, I need a tape recorder, man. I'm buying it. I'm fucking buying it, Calby. I don't even care if it's gonna destroy my entire game because I'll have nowhere to sleep. I'm fucking buying that shit.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation
in this yard.
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago. A black bloc, a part of the city left unrenovated after the war, or one that has fallen to gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares, hence their name.
It is,
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house. Yes, and you picked it up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Yeah, this is also, I have to give massive props to the makers of the game. Like, sometimes, either the main characters or like the side characters you interact with are so fucking annoying. Like, this guy is just so well made that I don't think there's a person who can dislike him. They did an amazing
Officer, the flashlight, please.
Oh, fuck off, man. Just give me the boombox.
Wait on the shelves.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Here we go, Cambi. Fuck, I guess I'm not wearing my torch anymore. Wait. Oh, I can
The
interact.
photo reel is just what you needed. The reels attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune, echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad.
Oh my god, I can do my karaoke.
Within seconds you know, this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to. This one tells it like it is. This is your tune. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning. Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times.
This is like Holy Roja, if you ever see his Instagram post.
Yep, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way. Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand.
And we'll be doing this in front of our fucking boss.
The lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape from the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
So how do I play the tapes? I don't understand. And I'm pretty sure I have 2 tapes. Where's my other one? Or maybe I can't play this one? Oh, I have empty cassette tape. How do I play this? See? Yeah, then how do I put shit in it then? I tried. It's not working. Well, you record shit on it, but this tape is not empty. You fucking ass, can you fucking tell me? No, I interacted with it. I fucking hate you, Kambi, so much. I'm gonna go do my karaoke now. I'll sing my sadness about you to the world. I'm done with you. It's my time. Fuck you, cunt.
Can I help you? No, you don't. It's not happening. It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44. A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke. Okay, yes, it's for some clients. Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
He's lying. But whatever, you don't really need his lame tracks. The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard.
Fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my head. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
I'm having it uninstalled. He mumbles to himself. Oh yeah, time to do the damage. The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing?
Look, game.
Where should you stand?
I can see that.
It's still early here. Faint daylight is seeping into the dining hall. All the tables have been wiped pristine clean for the customers to come. Someone's making coffee in the kitchen, but aside from that, no one's really around yet. The stage, you feel?
So, are you ready for your...
The air is thick with anticipation. The tape clicks into the carousel, and then the music starts.
My fucking colleagues.
I would often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in San, though it once was larger. How the real may rest there. Down through the mist there.
Hardy boys gonna come kill me now.
Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there. In that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
I get 35 XP. Okay, that's...
Not bad.
Let's go! He actually liked it!
Yes, not bad at all.
Okay, yes. I'm going to unplug the microphone, so you can get off the stage now.
What happens?
Smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right? It was alright. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again. Now, what can I do for you? Got the 20 real. And why?
Yeah, so I need to make 20 real today. Fuck. Coco, stop biting Mr. Froggy. You shouldn't bite Mr. Froggy. Can be this shit on bottom left? Does it mean anything? Oh, that's the hard copy. Never mind. Actually, I had to mute. I need to find it. Disco Elysium karaoke fail. So, wait. Okay, this is success.
Go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Sansa.
Jesus Yeah, that is brutal. Coco, don't bite Mr. Froggy! Cambi Coco needs your attention again. Do something. Wait, is this song from my boombox? It is! So it does work. Relax, mrlejvku. Šel na posraný Slovensko, debílek. Tomu se žerou zaživo. Alright, so it's so big I don't even know where I can go where I can. Pull tucked away. Caca. Wait, what the fuck? It's an area. Alright, I need my bag in my hand. I'm getting these postcards. Ooh, hell yeah! Now that's what I call loot, Gambi. I did my horrific necktie. Feels bad, man. That's exactly why I need my bag. I need to make 20 real from gathering garbage. Good luck to me. Niż pana Frogiego. Oh shit, maybe I can hang out with these guys. Spend the night with them. She thought that he can turn it to pass through. I'm not sure it makes you. Kaka, nicht toho! Kaka! Zlobivý ptáčátko si!
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time.
I wonder if I ever finish the stew quest. Oh.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party. I know you do. These Inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions.
Pro mě už je angličtina skoro mateřský jazyk, protože já se nesocializuju, takže moc nemluvím s lidma česky, všechno dělám v angličtině. Takže ano.
You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal.
V skutečnosti myslím, že už jsem ve fázi, kdy vím v angličtině víc slov než v češtině. Huh? Well, that was quick. Wait, shouldn't I have gotten it top? We will do this at one point. We're running out of slot. Did I check what this is? I did. Guess it wasn't worth it. Alright. Okay. Alec Wolsen. Wait, quick travel? There's a quick travel in this game? What the fuck? Huh? Oh my god! That's a weird thing to introduce quick travel this late in the game. Or maybe I'm not that late in the game at all. Fascinating. Oh no, lollies! Jesus, there's so much here. Let into the game, Copium.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail! Abigail. Don't you fucking call
Well, we
Abigail.
found middle life.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk.
Don't call Abigail!
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible. He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
The drunk man starts coughing a really disgusting, hacking cough.
Don't you fucking call her. Don't call.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
Advanced.
Oh shit. Yeah, Ruo, about this. It's for the case, okay?
Your mind is lucid and bright.
It's for the case,
mind
Ruo.
bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous.
Pruhovaný
The great
kalhoty.
race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
Pruhovaný kalhoty. Tohle jsou džíny. Tyhle asi taky nemyslíš. Oh, tyhle. Jo, tyhle koupíš na pleším trhu. Je to indickýho týpka naproti zastovar. Myslím, že 2 reály stály. Hodně levný. Mám hodně Half-Life checků, který mě čekají. Jsem je koupil.
Hey, Tequila! Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Souru, ale myslím, že ještě nevyšli. On je čtvrtek, možná jo. Kombinator bude naštvaný, ale tenhle má rád. Ten má rád tuhle hru. Budou 2 tell-ally a po první životě bude živé publikum, Ruo. Jo, už vyšel jeden. Fakt, teď se na to chci podívat, Ruo, ty mě štveš. Dokdy tady budeš?
So what's happening? Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang. Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
That's harsh. I'm like 3 or maybe 4 years into mine. Wait, no. Make it 5. Things aren't going super well for Idiot Doom Spiral either. Haven't found those keys yet. Haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks. Idiot doom spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good, high
Tak mrknem, až se vrátíš, jestli se vrátíš.
We are saving the world.
Please! Please don't go! Don't go!
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me. It's you. You're Tequila Sunset. We've met before. Don't you remember?
No, you sure don't.
I don't think you're ready for that grade of reality yet. It'd be ill-advised for me to tell you. You gotta go do the intro yourself. Come back when you've been to the motor carriage. Tequila.
He points toward the waterline with his bottle.
Didn't I already say? I don't want to be the one who breaks it to you. You have to get acquainted with the event first.
Oh,
It'd be irresponsible.
The fucking car crash was me, wasn't it?
You need to face up to it. Go to the sea, inspect the machine.
You too, Tequila Sunset.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Does he actually know you? Or is he just shopkeep friendly?
So what do you want? I've got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I've got Pilsner.
What the fuck?
You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed.
On your Pilsner.
I mean amphetamine.
That's Czech, can't be.
Sure, friend. You know it.
Don't mind old Rosemary here. He's a buffoon. Let's have a word after your high-concept transactions. I'll give you the lowdown.
Aye, by amphetamine I mean speed. Sure did, buddy boy. That's why I said amphetamine. I mean speed. I mean amphetamine. I got both. Aye, that's what I said. Good, my man. Now what can I offer you? Oh, the system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard. You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now, I've got everyone on my hook.
The hook? Where is it? I can't see it.
Of course. It is what it is, you know. What it's always been. People, buddy boy. It's the people. Oh, you see, bought cigarettes.
The hook? Where is it? I can't see it.
Hook 'em and cook 'em, huh? You want to buy something? Let's keep it moving. See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know, it's funny, actually.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What?
Keep him talking.
This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go. It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all. But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies. Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it. 3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now.
In the civil...
I didn't want to skip him, oops. Alright. Oh my god, there's so much...
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence. Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance. A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21.
Oh, can I do this, chat?
1. A modern washing machine.
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. You can Google it.
No.
Still remember this. You guys know what this is? Přes celý plzí mozek ti naloží, ten mi nakládá furt.
His boyfriend is on his way home. He brings
Bombony koko druho.
Their pockets are heavy with
Jak se říká?
but only slightly.
Děkuji.
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost. Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn. Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has grown distant. The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
Wait, what is that? Did I miss this? Or was I not here yet? Papaparapo. Time to steal shit from poor people. Right, such a big area, boys. Okay, I can't go here. Thank fucking god, honestly. Let's check this like last. There seems to be too much going on. Jesus, this place is massive, man. What is all this shite? Pick it up. Akorát už jsme dodělali. Kdo spíkal, to je strašně moc, když to nedáš. Já jsem to dal, já jsem velký gigachat. Oh my god. This place is fucking insane. I'm getting lost. Okay, I think I don't want to go here yet. Let's try to circle around back for now. Quick travel church. Do středy, já ani nevěděl, že to můžu opravit sám.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable. Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
No, half Pierre.
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died. Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different. There. Chrysanthemum.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not. Calling. Still again. Someone with a masculine...
Hello, Gerard speaking.
How many times can you do this?
Hello, Gerard.
I'm not that rich.
Technically speaking, you're electricity. No, what you are is a surprise. Get his wife on the phone.
Who is this? Who the fuck do you think you are talking to me like that?
How the guy is fucking your wife.
Very funny, asshole. Why don't you grow up? Oh, and Disco is dead.
Phone. Disconnect.
Okay, I don't think you can gain anything from this. I think this is just like trolling phone calls. Alright, let's not do the church yet. Let's just get this entire area first. Oh my god, this place is huge. Jsem připravený na rundown.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood. Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
I don't think that's going to work.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold. The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch. This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. You see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead. There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before. He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No. Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency. For Revachol aussi, the moral intern defined junior delinquents as minors between the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act in violation of the law. These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your officer's exams. I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth. That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all. But a now. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
There is a touch of guilt in his voice.
Yes, the pulsing base. A sure sign of junior delinquency, somewhere east of here.
There's something on the sea ice there. Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height. There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
He's right. God, I love unpeeling stickers.
Looks like today was a gold star day.
Okay, this area is fucking endless, man. Oh my god, I'm getting lost. At least there's just money lying around everywhere. Is this a fucking bunker?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
It's military. A service depot of some sort. Probably something that is no longer there.
Oh, we might as well try, right? Wait. It cannot be retried. Oh. 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 Spoopy. Alright, I wanted to check, do I have any sum yet? This is time limited and nothing else is time limited. I googled it and it said that if there is not a clock on the thing, then it can be done whenever. Coco! Okay, he said to go around the church, but I can't. Or not the church, the house, but it seems I really can. I have to cut the nails. He's scratching the shit out of me. Oh, did he meant here? No, we've been there already. Full of holes, could the post hide treasure? Oh. I love treasure. Oh. Oh. What the fuck? I'm rich. And we still need 13 to get a hotel. Oh, this was a jackpot. Oh, 2. Isn't there... Wait, am I blind?
I thought there was one more. So maybe this way? No. Combi, am I missing something? He said to try like from a different side, but it doesn't seem I can. I'm confused. Here we go. Didn't answer my question.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute.
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
We should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
Is there a different way to the building, Combi? Steal from her first, or can I not? No. Why did he tell me there is? I tried.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh. Hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
Huh?
Oh.
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
So should you. I don't know, some kind of a store? Maybe a general store? Look, man, fuck the hat. I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me. Okay, bye. Hello again.
Oh wait, can I not retry it? Fuck.
A cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
Why? Okay, it's Burger.
A very common name.
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone. A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike. No, you're welcome.
Yeah, I record stuff with it. No. This is a contact microphone. It's for recording inside solid objects. Contact mic just beats people up.
An entire litany spews forth.
Second thought screw contact. Why he's not a champion? You are. Look at you here in front of a Sega 10 picking your nose to drug addict music. No responses in awe of your faith and dedication.
Man, you are one weird cop. What is it with you and this Mike guy? Okay, if it floats your boat, I'll be more like Contact Mike and less like me.
Ooh, okay. That's a late game stuff, chat. You need to remember that. How long is it? 15 minutes, yeah. This one's super late game.
Uh-huh. Good on you. The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble. Same place I got the recorder from, the Elysium. Oh man, you haven't been to the Elysium? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like
To
real
právě
musicians.
nevíš, no.
I
Ten,
once saw Arno van Eyck.
ten důvod, proč já si to googluju, je protože hraju hardcore mod na první playthrough a nechci hrát druhý playthrough. Protože hardcore mod je udělaný pro druhý playthrough. Takže v druhém playthrough už jakoby víš pár myšlenek, co jaký dělají. Takže jsem ve velký nevýhodě, že jsem se rozhodl, že tohle budu googlovat. Ale nedělám save zkamování a tak, to nedělám.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck, or really be a Palaceum-going kind of person. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means either. That's cool. Sucks, man. Was there something else? About the contact mic, perhaps? Okay. Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound. My boyfriend sold them. I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device. The thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish. Very useless all of a sudden.
Take this, you're cold.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Yeah, maybe you were right about the hat. That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure. Yeah, Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room. Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it. Yep, they were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those. That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter, I can take the cold. Go ahead. It's supposed to become, like, a club for anodic dance music. Except that, yeah.
Misclick.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones, far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port.
I must say I
There
hate
is
the
a
shivers
black patch
most.
of unlit coast with the smallest creatures
It's like
on the ice.
it's like when fucking Tolkien describes the nature in Lord of the Rings. The way where 80% is just describing the nature you can't see.
There will never be a club
I
for
fucking
anodic
hate that
music
in
here.
books.
Not in a million years.
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments. Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
You see clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness. That is what the future will look like, if it ever comes. This is an evolutionary step up from amplified instruments, which in turn are a step up from acoustic instruments. What comes after it, you wonder? A black-tinted nothingness, or something finer?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right? Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right? They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else? No, not really.
She's trying to get out of a direct lie with semantic tricks. She personally didn't put the padlock on the door.
It's Noid's. Yeah, I guess you could say that. To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about them, he'll tell ya. Go ahead. Hello again.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands. She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup. The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
What is? I know. I'll stick to it.
Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal. A fellow human being.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer? Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to. What is it?
I think it's all these foreign people taking our jobs.
Oh. Really? So, the thing that's been eating you is rich people not having enough money?
Okay, that is not what I wanted to say.
No. It sounds like you just got chick issues.
Shit, I'm not sure I'm gonna go into this.
Okay. Why do you think that? There you have it then, chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she? Really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her? Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you? How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing? Yeah, or it might be that. This one time I did so much booze that I forgot too.
It's obvious she's done more than booze.
Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank. You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wow, you work hard. Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide. Oh, yeah. Like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride. That's just what it's like, life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it, day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer. Yeah, you're in the sales business. Shake 'em for shit and then pawn it off. Law officer style. Can't say that. You shook him. You're a killer. A shark. You didn't log that in as a donation either. You don't log any of that shit in. You're a straight rider. Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich? Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that? Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor? The Gart man has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head. Because of the taxes, G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate that is Revachol? You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I was very confused,
In
Galway.
total, the coalition
Yeah,
government
I did
is
misclick
taking
that.
98% of all your money.
Wait, fuck, but... Oh, fuck, where did I save last? I got 20 minutes, man. I'm doing it, chat. Because now I lose the communist fucking option then. I mean, we can just speedrun. There wasn't anything here, right? Oops. Out the door, right? We didn't go there. Yeah, we're not doing that. I'll just speedrun through everything. Yeah, I misclicked an option. No, I thought it would be like one of these, no? The bottom right things. Oh, fuck this thing again. Speedrun. Hope I don't fail the check with that now. That'd be stupid. Alright, let's not fuck up.
Is Shaggy looking good?
Oh.
It's cold. Maybe she didn't.
So should you. I don't know, some kind of a store? Maybe a general store? I'm sorry I said fuck. My whole family's a cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde.
Why? Okay.
A very common.
This actually just won a contact.
You're mangled? No. You're welcome.
No. This is a
An entire litany spews forth.
Man, you are one weird cock. What is it with... Okay, if it floats your boat, I'll be more like Contact Mike and less like... Good on you. The mic? Same place I got the... Oh, man. It's a new...
Thinking about it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what... That's cool. Sucks, man. Was it... Okay. Recorded. I think I'm... My boy... I don't know, man.
Alive.
The musician... Anyway, I don't know.
She looks at the record.
Take this.
No, man.
It's okay.
Yeah, maybe you were right about the hat. That? Yeah.
And why is that?
They got music stuff mostly. Yep, that stuff is more expensive than... Go ahead. It's supposed to accept that...
Floral, there will not in a million years.
You know, a nodic symphony.
You see, Cliff, this is an evolutionary step up from amplified.
I know. Hey, don't get me wrong. Okay, well, they're inside that thing there. Would we call it? No, not really.
She's trying to get out of a direct lie.
It's noise. Yeah, I get to keep more weirdos from getting... Go ahead. Okay. Hello again.
The device is still warm from her touch, and heavy. She looks you in the eye. Her pupils walk the wind. It's real. Tell her.
What is? I know.
Something.
So thanks. I get... Come on, I can tell. But okay. But what is it? Oh, really? Wow.
This is the
social
one I
justice
wanted.
really matters that much to you. That's commendable. It really had you shaken up there. Are you sure that's it though? Yeah, man. They're pretty bad.
3.6 billion, not counting those in sale.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Are you sure you're not just hung up on some chick, though? Okay. Why'd you think that? There you have... Really? Wow, man. That's some pretty... How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some... Yeah.
It's obvious.
Or it might just be some... You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I didn't actually get it, thought. I guess I already have the communist one. Oh, but this is what was supposed to happen, I guess, so... We accept it. Okay, we got the mic now, we don't want that yet. Alright, Gambi, the moment you've been waiting for, are you ready? Here I go.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock, are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out. Sorry, you barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Welshi tape player. Not
Yeah,
a
this is a
lot
fucking
to
banger.
reason. He looks at you with a knowing smile, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secrets.
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Here comes the night!
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think? The young man with
This is hardcore! It's hardcore! Skibberdy, skibber danger! I am the rearranger!
Wait, that's Scooter! Isn't it? That's Scooter reference. Oh my god. Fuck yeah, man. Hardcore.
Back to the heavyweight! Hardcore! It's hardcore! Skibberdy!
I wanna try something.
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yes and args. This produces a guttural, Gutvaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, or maybe it's not Gutvaldian. Maybe it's.
So it actually works. Like the mind told me, is that a right sequence? So I just tried all the sequences.
Is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
Is that Armin van Buuren reference, Cambi? It is, right? They make fucking Scooter and Armin van Buuren references here. What the fuck?
You know about him? You know Van Eyck? Wow!
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I! Oh! Is that why they call you Egghead? Because... Egghead to the mega! The K became the G! The boy became the man! The Advent?
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
There is definitely something futuristic about his hair, aggressively so. You get the sense that this is what the future will look like. Imbecilic. Yes, should the future ever come, it will look deeply imbecilic. Like his grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead. Egg! Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers. We have many in the pipeline, officer.
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues. Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast. I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads! Burnouts!
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Reversholt. Strike that! The word! And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there were the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
The spooky kind. I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre. and a place of spiritual refuge. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever street stuff they have, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for. All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Oh, so you met her? Good, good.
He's not as glad as he would like you to think. There's concern in his voice. You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and
Might have to save this music for future references then.
I did ask Noy to install the measure.
Can you find out what this song called, Camby?
It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
What? I mean, just this song. That's it. Like on YouTube. Just link me.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
it's as if time is frozen somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Yeah, this is going to be way cool. Blam!
It almost killed me.
Straight in the old eye hole, in a stabbing pain. Tears stream uncontrollably from your right eye.
Man, I'm super sorry. That was totally my bad. I got overexcited. Threw him too hard. I'm sorry.
He looks like he's genuinely sorry. He didn't throw them better.
I really am sorry, man. Just take this, okay?
Well, looks like there's quite a lot there.
I hope that settles it. Or wait.
Wait, what? These guys are loaded!
The key?
Oh my god!
He is shifting in his spot, uncomfortably, still feeling sorry for the mishap.
We were talking about the padlock, I think. Not long, like a week maybe? I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%.
Wait, did they just murder people?
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck did they do?
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I mean, come on. Most people aren't ever that alive in their entire lives. I don't know. What does anything mean, really?
Oh, yeah.
I knew you'd get it. You're one smart cop.
He nods attentively, ready to answer the questions of...
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Yeah. Starving homeless people to death is pretty fucking hardcore, isn't it?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses. Well, there's also the machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling. Oh, and it felt like there was some thing in there with us, watching us from the dark. No, the other one. Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg. Felt like silence. Awful silence. Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a couple of times, and we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kind of it.
Okay, these guys are so fucking high and insane.
You aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Not human, as in a ghost? Do you know what he means?
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man. Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures, and not known for climbing walls.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely. Well, honestly, I can't, but I am.
This is a below-feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
You can't, but you do a shit and weaponized idiocy to my own effort. I love that.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers. Don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think the drugs come from? Sure. What? He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies. You know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
Interesting, sire. A bit like you, then. An MC for short.
Well, he's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate with him. Yeah, sometimes, when I stumble and find my way into his centre, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself.
Oh yeah, that's a Meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
You know, of Meteo, concerning Meteo. Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation, and they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian Church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like,
God,
the
man.
innocentic system.
Conversation with potheads in a nutshell.
Totally. The Pericarnassian Church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericarnassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance. Love is hardcore.
Unity.
Unity. Make some noise for my Insulindian posse. Oh yeah, it can. It's coming around. You're getting it. Your posse's like your people, man. Like you got your cup posse. You look out for each other and you party together. That's a posse.
And where is your posse, detective? Nothing comes to you. The world is silent.
Are we? Yeah! Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
He seems ecstatic that you share his vision of Pericarnassianism.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
Yes. What? Yeah, good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water. Oh, it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
Ether? I don't smell ether. Do you, Noid?
No.
He sniffs the air. It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug-related. They look and act like the kind of guys who've done their fair share. However, their breathing is regular, their jaws stay put and their pupils aren't dilated. So, not under the influence right now.
Oh god, is this what they look like soap?
At least, not under the influence of stimulants. That doesn't rule out hallucinogens, benzos, some depressants. How do you know all this?
The what now? Oh, the old Ultra.
He's like an actor, looking to the souffleur for his line.
I have a major sinus infection, stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter, can't even breathe. Yes, that's all Nosafed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Nosafed is the shit.
Sure. Here you go, officer. The Noser. Blast away.
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
As always.
Logic, huh? Alright, we finished this one. So
A good chewing gum scented one.
I'm actually very interested in this one.
August 2nd, early late summer. You're getting off the streetcar in Le Jardin, east of the river. Her father and mother are middle class. The nylon of her little jacket rustles next to you in the dark like autumn leaves. Her heels click on the pavement. You're walking up to the gate in front of her parents' house. She takes out her chewing gum and you kiss her. A feeling like electricity flows through your whole body. Immediately, you know that you've entered a completely different world.
What was it? Logic, I think. Pasak. She always looks at me as Pasak. Every time, can't we? Logic. I think I do have some logic stuff. I might have it on me though. There's one. Best I can do. I don't think I'm making this check. It's retriable, right?
Well, first of all, you're a smart cop, and a smart cop like you would understand if something wasn't quite right. The gist of it is, they want to turn the church into a club, but a suspicious element has overtaken the building. It's very important to understand what the gist of things is. Always consult the gist before making up your mind. This is going well. Plus, and it has to be considered, you can't invent the future of dance music in this smelly old tent. Imagine if you had the church. That settles it. Analysis complete. Their story checks out.
As always.
Viclo, true, ha, it's hardcore. Skibber.
Skibbity, skibbat danger. I am the real ranger. I love they do. Hell yeah, baby.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to
I love these
discuss things with
references.
Noid. Good. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading. Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align. I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do. The sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
So I can hear you do it. Sometimes the outside gaze helps us reflect on things.
Noid, don't bother our guests with your games.
Piss off, Andre. Me and Mr. Cop are trying to discuss art.
You shouldn't talk like that.
Cool. The ban on foulness. That's the moralist plot to alienate us from our bodily functions so they can control us more fully.
Yeah, it can be. Fuck you.
Anyhow, what was the sticker like? Good, good. What did you want to know? Yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right, and I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire human race. We're all the same. Same eyes, same smiles, same death. He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its death.
Okay, that is way too high for me,
The
man.
present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats. Yeah, that interpretation holds. Simplicity was brought to us by a classical soul artist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right? Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss, haunting him. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing. Not alone. Many people are thinking the same thing right now. We all see the same smiling dead guy in a couple of X's and a circle. And a curve. The beat is the same for all. Simplicity. Well, the sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing. It is. I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for? Nah. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment. You heard me. Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long way.
Oh my god, is it the fucking radio game? It is, isn't it? It's the fucking Dungeons and Dragons radio version.
Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural. Most of it doesn't exist, but there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist, because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff. The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
Yes, further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve this would be by getting us into the church.
It was pretty hardcore, Coco, what you just did. I guess Coco is a hardcore parrot. Let's see what's in the church then. It's pretty fucking cool.
A pane of barely.
Did this one already?
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
How much XP do I have? 2 levels, 1. Schoolfish owl. Alright, let's check this shit out. Coco.
Heavy wooden doors, more than 2. The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
As you do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial area. Its black halls and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes. A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
Holy. Holy, can be. Holy. I should read this because it looks half finished. The figure was added later, it's not part of the original church. The blackboard is filled with complex equations, they look recent. The 2 decks of reel-to-reel tapes spinning on empty. Portable Harmon Bausch tape recorder.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case. It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
A quaint little box of radio waves. You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. Another filament memory. Press play to talk with the repeater.
Well, let's do that after we explore the rest of this place. New shoes. Bangers red brogues. Hell yeah. I love bangers.
The silence of this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, Even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hum, it seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. You can hardly hear your own breathing. Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total. Somehow, the lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything? I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is. Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises.
Could be.
He doesn't seem entirely convinced, though. The lieutenant...
Can you hear anything? The church...
His detached tone. Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity. The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense it. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
It's the crab man.
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows. Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away. It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
Don't blink, man.
You see something hanging from the
Oh my god, it is a
looking
crab
straight
man.
at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it. The shadow is a man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He
Dělám
is
kostel, ale půjdem na to a možná dám najít stream ještě.
the crab man. The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be all right. You come to the right place.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Rivershaw.
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality.
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it. Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc El Vino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
You know, actually, since we're here, You may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
Damn, getting unaddicted fucking sucks, doesn't it? Damn, fucking hell.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game? 'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance, he hath deceived his very self. This man
Alright,
is
this
a
looks long and actually kinda interesting. I'm gonna stop it here. We're gonna watch 90 Day Fiancé, then I'm gonna take a little break and then we'll do night stream. Okay, chat?